Hi guys. So I got a call this morning. Just kind of want to cover it a little bit. I got a call this morning from a lady that asked if we have a self-defense class, and I said yes, ma'am. I teach self-defense. That's what this academy is about. She said, "Oh, I thought you only taught jiu-jitsu," and this is a concept that a lot of people have started to get about jiu-jitsu, that jiu-jitsu is for sport only, and it's not a real self-defense art, and that couldn't be further from the truth. If you look at Master Helio Gracie's um, lineage, and you also look at what he taught self-defense. I am not against, as I've always said, I am not against sport jiu-jitsu, but again, jiu-jitsu is about one thing. It's about self-defense. And it's not about who you can beat, but it is about who you can survive. When you're talking about self-defense, you're talking about survival. You're not talking about winning all the time. There's a lot of times that Hoyan Gracie said that you're going to have to be patient, and you're going to have to learn how to wait. You're not going to be able to escape every situation immediately. So jiu-jitsu is about understanding the bigger, stronger person versus the smaller person. And in some cases, even the smaller person versus the bigger person when you're talking about skill level a lot of times. So is jiu-jitsu a self-defense art? Absolutely. Um, if you are looking for self-defense, make sure that the academy that you're going to teaches self-defense. This is imperative that that's what you're looking for. Out of 10 people, about one person wants to do tournament jiu-jitsu. The majority of people are looking to get in shape, and they're also looking for self-defense. A lot of times I talk to people and I go into academies and work, and the emphasis is on escaping the armbar, or escaping the triangle choke, and then I'm waiting for how to deal with punches, or how to deal with elbows, or how to deal with somebody that's trying to bite you, or whatever the case may be. And these topics don't come up in a lot of academies, and they don't come up in a lot of academies because they're sport academies. And again, if that's what the academy is about, great, no problem. I do tournaments too. That's not a problem. I did a tournament this year. But at the same time, it's very imperative that if you are looking for a self-defense academy, that you make sure that you're understanding what self-defense is. Self-defense is about understanding how to survive a situation. Fighting is two people coming together, knowing what they're coming together for, such as the UFC or boxing or whatever. We know we're coming to fight, and we prepare for that. A self-defense situation is me walking out in the parking lot, and all of a sudden there's someone there and they're attacking me, and now I have to prevent this attack and maybe even try to reverse it. That is self-defense. Self-defense is being caught off guard a lot of times, not prepared uh, to just be pounced on or jumped on or attacked. So how do we understand self-defense? How do we learn self-defense? We learn self-defense by constantly preparing for that incident if it ever arises. Self-defense is not something also that you're going to be able to take one class for. Will one class help? Absolutely. It'll give you some awareness. It'll help you in those areas. But as far as self-defense, self-defense is something that you have to perfect over time. It's very imperative that people understand that you can't just take one class and then come take another one next year and think that you're going to be savvy in a in a real situation. So is jiu-jitsu a great art for self-defense? It is, but it only is if you're training for that purpose. If you're training for a tournament, you're not going to be really street savvy if that arises, because the rules of the tournament are going to prevent a lot of things that are going to happen to you in the street. So make sure that if you're looking for self-defense, that you are learning self-defense. It's very imperative that you understand that. Take care, guys.